Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. This is the first.
I just got done watching not too long ago, in case you guys remember, the Ish video. 1,000 players of rich versus poor simulation between all the different. And that was the first Ish video I've ever seen. Video is up on the channel if you want to see that, where we were geeking out about that. That is one of, without a shadow of a doubt, the greatest YouTube videos I've ever seen when it comes to the gaming side of YouTube. Searching for a world that doesn't exist is apparently insanely good, and I have no context for what this is. My friend who doesn't play Minecraft, he also said it was a banger. Whoa.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. This is the first line in a book that Avery claims.
I'm gonna be pausing, I'm sorry, it's just what I do. I like to geek out about shit and break stuff down. Yo, the sound engineering and directing and the editing already, this is nice.
He did not write. 2 weeks ago, a YouTube channel called Avery the Mayo uploaded a YouTube video titled Weird Book I Did Not Write, where he shows us a mine that supposedly he never built. Inside the mine is a chest that Avery did not place, and inside the chest is a book that Avery did not write. Inside the book is a very strange message. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled, it's listening. You can't outsmart it, it's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left.
Sound work on this is crazy.
Don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. Over and over, followed by a sequence of numbers. And that's it. It seems impossible that a whole mine just appears in your world without your knowledge, but Avery explains in the description of the video that the laptop he's playing.
By the way, very important, I've never properly played Minecraft. Like, I got like 30 minutes to an hour of gaming time in Minecraft total. Back in like middle school, like OG edition. Like, I see my brothers play it, so that I know very little. I learned the majority of what I know in Minecraft in the last video we saw with Ish, where you guys were educating me on stuff. So if I ask questions that seem a little stupid, that's why.
Is from a storage locker. It already had Minecraft installed and this world already existed, but when Avery first loaded it up, it was just a normal world. He only now discovered this mine a few hundred blocks from his house. So in that case, what is this book? The contents are strange and it's not evident what they refer to. If anything, they just sound like some crazy rambling, but the numbers at the end are clearly some sort of code, so maybe we can solve it and figure out what this book is talking about. Except we can't. The numbers go higher than 26, so it's not any alphabetical code. There are 4 sections, not 3, so it
love the color coding on that.
And in fact, there's not a single cipher that comes up as a good match for this code. If it is a code, it's unlike any code I've ever seen, and I wasn't able to decipher it. So is that it? A strange one-off YouTube video and a dead end? Not quite, because for 2 frames at the very end of the video, Avery's inventory flashes.
I'm sorry, that was hot. The way that he took the music away and then like brought in the soundtrack right here.
Off YouTube video and a dead end? Not quite, because for 2 frames at the very end of the video, Avery's inventory flashes a random pattern of blocks, and this time there is a code, because taking the first letter of the name of every block and capitalizing it if there is more than one, you get a string that perfectly matches the length of a Google Drive link that when you enter takes you to a folder.
What the hell?
Is where the true mystery begins. The mystery of a Minecraft world that doesn't exist.
Yo!
Opening the video named Footage 1, we can see a player in the exact same spot Avery was in the last video, except now he has way more items than he had last time. Presumably this is from his house, and he's come to use this mine in survival as part of this world. The book is now gone from the chest, but it could be that Avery just burned it because it creeped him out, or it's just this book in his inventory. Regardless, Avery lines up with the other strip mine and begins to start a new one into the wall, but when he does, he finds this. Nothing weird, it's just a cave, and
Sure.
Avery walks in to begin exploring.
And it's
until
normal to
he
like
stops
auto-populate caves
and
like that as
sees
you like dig
this.
through, right? What am I seeing?
It's hard to make out, but as he walks closer, we can see what it is. Moss and grass. This is immediately a red flag because this kind of terrain does not generate in caves. Avery checks underneath it, but there's nothing else.
Wait, so like there's never an opportunity for like moss like that to generate underground ever, period. Like that makes sense common sense wise, but I don't know if like there's no way to like randomly, only in lush caves, not like that, not like this, only in some caves. Okay, that's interesting.
Either. And when he runs back to grab his torches, he notices yet another patch of moss in the corner of the cave. Again, not natural, but not leading anywhere either. It's only when he heads back down the cave does he see it. A tree. Avery approaches the clump of greenery, and there it is. A tree unlike any other oak tree in the entire game. Whatever this is, it isn't normal. Avery backtracks a bit, and we get a better look at this shrub, for lack of a better word. And after some hesitation and circling around it, Avery decides to try mining the tree. And he does, with no problem. It looks just like a normal tree, except normal trees don't generate underground. And it's not the only one.
For context, a moss block is basically a full grass block without dirt.
He passes larger and larger patches of greenery, coming across more shrubs and even more trees, and even more moss. He pauses to talk at one point, but instead of commenting on the trees, he brings up something else. It's weird, we've only seen stone. And I guess he's right. The walls of this cave don't have any diorite, granite, andesite, or ores, but come on, there's a bigger elephant in the room here. At some point though, Avery's wish gets granted and the cave turns into terracotta, tuff, and deep slate. The greenery gets larger and larger with the trees growing bigger and bigger. Until finally, Avery reaches the end.
Yo, oh shit! What the fuck?
Avery stops for several long seconds, just taking everything in. The room is a giant cave of green with strange, unnaturally large trees forming a staircase on the back wall. The floor is covered in a massive field of moss, scattered with the strange trees we saw earlier. Avery slowly heads down the cavern wall, being careful not to take too much damage while maneuvering his way to the bottom. He looks around in awe as he explores the chamber, and from closer up, we can see a tunnel right between the massive tree gates. Avery searches around the trees for a few minutes, seemingly mesmerized by the build, and we can see that these gates are made of trees stacked on trees stacked on trees, made of
symbolize something or
and oak. But the question here is obvious. What is this place? This kind of terrain obviously doesn't generate naturally, so who made it and how does it just appear in Avery's world? Well, if there's any answer to that question, it's through this tunnel, because finally Avery decides to stop sightseeing and heads down the tunnel at the center of the room. Avery walks through the mud brick tunnel, turning to glance behind him every few steps. But of course, nothing is there. The world is set to single player. At least, it seems that way. Until this happens. Something is wrong. It's almost impossible to notice, but at the far edge of the tunnel, the first pair of torches have suddenly been wiped out. Avery stares for a few seconds and continues walking. Another pair of torches is gone. I'm not scared of torches turning off.
Oh shit, you're right. Wait, what the fuck?
And then another. I don't know what kind of practical joke this is, but I already heard you in the...
Yo, this is some Colombina oil fair stuff right here. You got any primo gems? Question mark. Stellar jades.
I'm not scared of a game.
Yo! So the voices I hear every time I want to pull in gacha games. Bro, what the heck? We're like underwater. Yep, I should get some sleep. You could please get some sleep. You should not be watching this while you're 2 days sleep deprived.
I don't know why I just jumped down.
You're about
I
to be
wasn't
awake for
scared,
another 3rd day if you do.
But I felt
Thank you for joining though. Rest up.
compelled. I've never felt like that in my life. What is going on here? Things just went from strange to incredibly creepy in a matter of seconds. This doesn't just happen on a normal world, but Avery did say he found this world on a computer he got from a storage locker. So maybe this is just a world that the old owner of this computer created, and it's just some strange adventure horror map. Case
Bro,
closed.
what? He got this
Except
from...
It's not, because the video files aren't the only thing in this Google Drive folder. If you remember, there's also this PDF, and opening it, we see this. My exploration into a strange tunnel I found in my Minecraft world. I've been playing this world for a while and just discovered this. This is my documentation of the search. Notably, when I installed Minecraft, this world came pre-created. Always thought that was a little strange, but I'm not really sure. This seems okay enough, but remember what Avery said earlier. He found this computer in a storage locker with Minecraft installed. Not he installed Minecraft and this world was there. Admittedly, it's a pretty small difference, but still, why the conflicting stories? Something you may have also noticed that I can't explain is why Avery's name is now censored. He wasn't censored in the previous videos, but now he's both hidden his name and changed his skin, almost like he's hiding from something. But there's still a lot more of this footage, and if you want to figure out what's happening in this world, why it exists, and what it has to do with Avery, we have to keep watching as Avery runs from whatever it is that's hiding in this world. Avery says he has to keep moving, even if he doesn't exactly know why, and the only way to go is down. Avery takes a leap into the giant pool of water before him and swims down into a junction of tunnels. After some hesitation, he burrows himself in the left wall for air before swimming down the left tunnel.
What did it say? Don't go right or don't go left?
The tunnel getting narrower and narrower, with no end in sight. Until it
don't go
opens
left.
into a giant
Well, he went
cavernous
left.
room with just enough space at the top to get a bit of
Hopefully
air.
that's
When
not the
Avery
crossroads
descends
they
again,
meant.
We can see tunnel openings sprawling across the walls. Avery scans around. There's no marker of where to go, just tunnels upon tunnels as far as the eye can see. And then he hears it. The same sound as when the whispers played previously. Avery rushes to dig into the wall, and as he blocks himself in, we can hear the whispers again. Quieter,
all the time.
but still there, as if they're passing by him. When the coast is clear, Avery digs out. But now what? He has no choice but to gamble on a tunnel and hope it's correct. He scans the walls again, no obvious sign of which one to pick.
Chat, are you diving in the water if you get compelled to dive in the water in that scenario, or are you like figuring out another way around?
The tunnel leads to another junction, and again, after a slight hesitation, Avery goes left.
No!
The tunnel continues.
Bro, remember you weren't supposed to go left. I mean, my ass forgot, but my chat remembered.
Narrower.
This is why I stream, so that way you guys can remind me shit.
And narrower. And narrower. Until finally,
what is that? Oh. Wait, what?
he finds himself in the oasis. Avery looks around the room, strangely, almost
I log off the game and delete everything. Yo, real. I sell the laptop. You know what I'm saying?
Sides by the same
I might not even sell it. I might just like.
He stares
nah,
off at the water for a second before towering up
you know?
and getting a good look around.
Abandoned it
Nothing but
somewhere.
trees as far as the eye can see. For a moment, he pauses. Before something snaps, and he crafts a boat to get to the center of the lake. Without hesitation, he dives down into the tunnel and plugs up the hole. He makes another trip for good measure, plugging it even further. If this thing comes through here again, it has to break that, but I need to explore. He sails back to the edge of the lake. What it can't avoid doing is loading the chunk. Avery chops a few trees and crafts a hopper with the spare iron in his inventory. His plan is simple: set a trap for the thing following him. But wait, did I miss something? Because how does he know that something is following him? Sure, those torches turned off, and yeah, we heard those noises before, but there's actually an even stronger piece of evidence I haven't mentioned. Remember when Avery said this? I already heard you in the cave. Well, it took me a second to figure out what exactly he meant, but then I heard this. It's almost impossible to make out, but on a few separate instances while Avery was walking in that original cave, he would randomly pause for a second or two, and now we know why. He was listening. Every time he paused, for just a brief moment, you could hear footsteps on the stone behind him, stopping just a fraction of a second too late to be quiet. But okay, if something is somehow really following Avery in a single player world, how can he stop it, or at least get it to reveal itself? Well, that's exactly what he's doing right now. Like he said, he needs time to look around and explore this world, but while he's gone, anything can just swim through the hole and replace the blocks to...
So super important. Basically, Minecraft only processes things close to you to keep the game running smoothly, and therefore you can stop some processes until you come back.
Make it look like nothing happened. But if Avery turns down his render distance and puts items in this hopper, if he then goes far enough away and unloads the chunk, the only way for the hopper to be empty when he returns is if something loaded the chunk while he was gone. And then, whatever was following him would be exposed. The trap is set.
Right.
Now, it's time to explore.
Bro, nah, these woods are like hella compact, dude. Oh, hell no. The music choice is great. Oh. I like that, the little dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Like, it's horrifying, but there's a sense of curiosity to the track, you know?
Avery walks through the trees, avoiding the lake so as to not load the chunk. Every inch of this place looks exactly the same. The same gray floor.
Oh, those polished stone floors? So there's polished stone floors and regular stone floors, right?
There's nothing. Until, just in the corner of the screen, there's a sign. But it's hard to spot, and Avery doesn't seem to see it, and he keeps walking.
Right.
Then he pauses. Interesting. That's the third sign we've seen so far.
What? He's talking about the unpolished stones?
Third sign? I've only seen this one, but it turns out he's right. Going back and re-watching the footage, just barely hidden in the corners of the screen are two other signs Avery crossed earlier in the recording, though he gave no indication at the time that he noticed them. Avery goes back to all three signs. All of them are blank, so I don't know what to make of it, but Avery seems to be satisfied and he explains why. These signs all seem to point to one place. Both of these angled ones point in the same direction. And he's right. If you line up a coordinate grid with the location and rotation of the signs, you get this. So he's right, all of them point a certain way, and if you trace out their intersection, it hits one specific point. He also pulls off this brilliant move, which you rarely see from these protagonists, by turning the difficulty to peaceful because he ran out of food. Absolutely genius. But with that said, he difficulty to peaceful. Brilliant move, which you rarely see.
He said, wait a minute. I gotta do some fucking triangulation shit right here. But while I'm triangulating this map, let me just change the difficulty mode
from these
real
protagonists
fucking
by
fast.
turning the difficulty to peaceful because he ran out of food. Absolutely genius. But with that said, he returns to the lake to check on his contraption.
Bro, this dude
And
survives any
nothing
horror
showed
movie,
up.
real
Items
shit,
are
dude.
still flowing out of the hopper, which
Holy.
would be impossible if anything had loaded the chunk. Avery
You remembered he
tells
was in the
us
game.
exactly this. Nothing came through. Not to mention, the blocks are still in the same position Avery placed them to plug the hole. Now that he's shaken off whatever was following him, Avery sails back, presumably to find the intersection points of the signs. But before he does that, he opens up chat and says this. Something is here. What? How? Why is Avery saying that? Why isn't he sending it in chat? What did he see? I don't know if it can hear me. But I'm not taking any chances. The grass block. When Avery left the chunk, he didn't just set one trap for the entity, he set two. Without mentioning anything to us, he placed a grass block next to a block of dirt. In Minecraft, grass can't spread if the chunk
Real quick. Holy fuck, this is masterful storytelling. Holy shit. When this is like you're in the middle of telling a story and you put emphasis in this one section of your story on one thing, but in the middle, before you put the emphasis on that big part in that one section, you very quickly mention another thing that doesn't sound that important because the emphasis comes on the thing after, and it takes the spotlight away from it. Unbeknownst to the listener or the viewer, if you're watching a movie, right? Where that one thing they mentioned before actually should have had your attention and gets brought back into the spotlight, right? Like, oh, dude, yes. A red herring, basically, a variation
next
of it.
to a
Yeah,
block of dirt.
that's
In
so
Minecraft,
good.
grass can't spread if the chunk isn't loaded. The only way that this block is now grass is if something other than Avery loaded this chunk. I'm not scared, but my gut says to keep moving.
Basically, grass will spread to dirt, but because he said his render distance super low, it will only spread if someone is close, like a person. Huh. Which is
Maybe
why he
I
put the
am
grass
scared.
block down. Oh, it's such a mournful track, dude. There's some Bleach OST right here, man. Nah, bro.
The other sign was pointed head on.
I failed you
Oh!
so many times.
Yo!
I committed so many crimes, and I was pretty sure of myself. You gave me reasons to be somebody else. Baby, I'm home again. I thought that I could run away.
Avery walks through a tunnel. A tunnel which
Great
quickly
lyric
turns
choice, too.
into a maze.
More to say, more to say.
And slowly but surely, dead end after dead end, Avery navigates through it.
To be somebody else, it's alright. Baby, here I am. I was lost. Now I'm found again. It's alright. Baby, here I am. It's alright.
Avery is clearly smart. Smart enough to set a trap, and smart enough to set a backup. But whatever this thing is that's following him, It's smart too. Smart enough to block up the tunnel it entered from. Smart enough to refill the hopper with items after loading the chunk. Smart enough to hide its presence. This world seems to be guiding Avery somewhere. The whispers in this tunnel coercing him to enter the cave. The signs pointing to the secret entrance under the tree. Whatever this world is, it's leading Avery. But to what? We don't know. All we do know is that he isn't alone. And finally, Avery exits the maze into another giant room with what looks like a cipher above a door with 3 levers right in front of it. Avery stares up at it, says he'll need a pen and paper, and
I'm sorry, him just like instantly going for a lever and just hitting it to see what the fuck happens is so real.
it's right in front of it.
That's my dumbass right there.
Avery
Like, what do you do?
stares up at it, says he'll need a pen and paper, and blocks up the tunnel where he came from. The footage ends with him staring up at the code, deep in thought. From what I can see, the code atop the doorway looks something like this. It doesn't immediately remind me of anything, and plugging it into a cipher decoder gives me no ideas either. Running each of the candidate ciphers just gives gibberish every single time. Whatever this code is, there's unfortunately no way that I, or Avery, can solve it. The second half of the footage picks up with 17 minutes of just staring at the wall. And then he gets it. Okay, I guess it was solvable.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, I thought the answer was goon, Goon, but that's a T, not an N. So, that's...
Avery says it's a good poem, but doesn't actually reveal what it said, only that it uses cipher stacking, a technique where 2 ciphers are layered one on top of the other to make a code almost undecipherable. How Avery actually solved it with a pen and paper is beyond me, but the puzzle isn't over yet. There's still this gate, which Avery suspects is some sort of combination lock. But instead of a pen and paper,
Speak your
his
truth,
solution
Avery.
this time is
As
a bit
Avicii
more...
says, talk your shit.
How do I put this? Efficient.
Right. Such a playful track, dude. Yo, real talk, this is the type of soundtrack that plays when you have the Galaxy Brain MC like trying to figure out a thing that no one expects them to figure out, but they do it anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like the puzzle pieces coming from the sky.
And with that, he's... Wait. Who's Durlord 3? For the first time in this footage, Avery's sensor bar lingers for just a second too short, and we get a glimpse of the name. This isn't Avery's name. This isn't Avery's skin. Maybe the reason that we got 2 different stories about where this world came from is because the player we've been watching this entire time isn't Avery at all. But if that's the case, then who is this? The world at the beginning is clearly the same one that Avery was playing on, so what's going on here? If it is Avery on an alt account, why the conflicting stories in the description and the document? And if it's not Avery, then who is this other person, and why are they claiming that this is their world they found? I genuinely just don't know, but the only way to find out is to keep watching, as
like the original
Durlord
owner,
walks through the tunnel
which is
after
why
the puzzle and finds himself
the previous owner
in the village.
Oh. I'm gonna be real with you. I genuinely believe any horror story that starts with or is framed around the village is fucking horrifying as a concept. And I think the biggest reason why is it just like speaks like humanity's fucking like core obsession with trying to find your own village, you know? So if there's a horror story based off of a village, it's like, oh hell no, dude.
And finds himself in the village.
And notice it's not a village, it's the village. Yo. That an angel statue over there? What is that? A lot of spiderwebs everywhere. Kind of floating around too. Yeah, what is that? Is that like an angel statue? What is that? It's Columbino. Oh no. Yo, what is that yellow? Like what is this? Is this like gold? What is this? It's just a carpet. I mean, I'm not a fan of carpet, so that makes sense. Horrifying, truly. Every time I'm trying to find a new apartment and there's carpet there, I'm like, God damn it. Stuff out of a horror movie, bro. Hardwood floors is where it's at. They got some transparent cubes going on over there. Glass? Y'all have glass cubes? What? Oh. Okay.
It's
the water
empty.
comes down.
This village is strange. It's clearly abandoned if the cobwebs and literal holes in the roof didn't make that obvious.
Yeah, I just realized
and
this
all
dude
the
didn't even
chests
collect
and
more material.
containers
Yeah,
have
that is
nothing
odd,
inside
right?
of them. There's also an interesting amount of yellow in the carpets, beds, and flooring. But wherever Durlord
That's what I'm saying. Carpets be ugly.
looks, he can't find anything of interest. No lead on where to go or what to do from here.
Also, the carpets are
fountain
hella
and
random,
statue
too.
in the town center is by far the most eye-catching decoration here, but like we can see, it too is empty. There's no path to take from there. So, is this the final area then? The final answer to what's been going on with this world and what's been following him? I'm not sure, and clearly Durlord isn't either, since he keeps looking around for anything out of the ordinary, anything that might give him a clue of where to look next.
Okay. Ding. No. Bro, I was trying to zoom in with the FOV change. Bro, hopping like he saw bro. What? Huh? Why did he jump? You can do that? Wait, that's so cool. Jarvis, change my FOV to 30. That's low-key Galaxy Brain, bro. Is that what Flux did it when he was going down the mountainside? Ah, that makes sense. I thought bro was just trying to flex on the enemies while he ran. I would be real with you. I was like, bolt flex, okay. Holy shit, this is a $3,000 apartment in New York City. Ah, no, it's not too big. There wouldn't be a ladder, and there wouldn't be an elevated platform. Too little money for an apartment that big. It's minimum 7K. Too many rooms too, yup, The yellows become red. That would be kind of creepy, not gonna lie. Oh. What? Why'd he do that? What? Trapdoor, what the fuck?
Are insufferable. They think that devotion will save them.
Ah,
Rest
it was a
assured,
statue
it will
of like
not.
faith.
Not that it will do them any good to believe that anyway. The ones who realized it pretend they didn't. But it doesn't help that there are some of them who truly believe they'll be saved. The king is coming, Maya. If anything, I wager that their king is already here. It's watching me write this. I don't particularly care. I just want this to be done with. The sooner I can leave, the better.
Aha.
He's arrived. I don't know why anyone is surprised to find that out. This is exactly what they were hoping for.
See, even this video has voice acting for the World
going.
Quest lore books.
I'm leaving this here in the rare case someone finds it. If you have found this, I implore you, turn back.
I'm just
Disconnect.
saying.
Forget about this world. It's not for you. If you've come here, you must be curious. I know you must want to continue onwards. So I know that this is a heavy ask, but please, do not go any further. For your own good, do not.
Curiosity killed the cat. Yeah, also hella creepy that he said disconnect. So he's not a character, he's a fellow player, or maybe the former player. Or the original creator, or there was never an original creator in the beginning. Hey, more carpet. Yeah, real, cover the carpet up. Yup, yeah. Ain't no way, there's another door. Bro, it's a sideways door. Why does it sound like someone's digging to the left? Am I crazy? Is that just a fire? Do you hear that? Is that just a torch? The fire? Bro, them torches be making paranoid. Holy shit, they sound like someone's digging. Backshot 3's ever taught me anything? Anytime you go through a door, it's just about to go down. Door, bro. Y'all remember my door days? Holy shit. I'm so glad to be done with my door days, bro. Headshot 3 made me so fucking paranoid about doors. Like, holy shit. Oh my lord. No other game has made me that paranoid about doors. And I've played like horror games too, but like, dude. Oh. Wait a minute. Were these the initial caves or are these new caves? It's the same type of pathway from the former... What the fuck? He turns back and it's gone. Is this the crossroads? Did he go right or left? Where did he just turn his camera? I got confused because he turned around. Don't do it. God damn it. Why does he keep going left, bro? Every time there's a left or right option, this dude goes left. And he goes left. Bro. Every time. Whether it was underwater, whether it was... Maybe he's left-handed? That's crazy. I guess you could say he wants to be the last one left standing. Now, really? I'm just saying, we gotta lighten up the mood just a little bit. Oh, shit. Ink sac. It's that same sound from earlier, too. Meow. What's that sound? Oh, my fucking alarm scared the shit out of me. Holy fuck. Okay, door. Door, no! Nah, bro, it's like all dark besides this place. Yo, the sound engineering, oh shit. What the fuck? What? 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 What is that? Can I just not see shit? What the fuck? Yo, did he see something that we weren't supposed to see? Yeah, I'm actually getting goosebumps, actually. I don't deal well with being chased, so fuck this shit. Did he see him?
There's no escaping.
Wait, he's back up here. What the fuck? Wait.
There's no escaping.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, Don't
turn left.
Don't be fooled. It's listening.
No!
You can't outsmart it. It's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world.
From the
Crossroads,
beginning!
don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. And the footage ends. Right there. Durlord was the person who wrote the book in Avery's world. How? It shouldn't even be possible that the tunnel led him back to that mine. Durlord found this world on his computer, and Avery found Durlord's old laptop in the storage locker and has been playing on it ever since. But what is this world? What was following Durlord in this footage? And most importantly, what was behind those gates? I didn't put that sensor bar there. That was in the original footage. Whatever is behind that black square was enough to drive probably the smartest protagonist I've ever seen into running for his life. Something that a whole village of people was trying to summon. Something that this entire world has been hiding. A king? What does that even mean? I don't know what to tell you.
Bro, there's
but
some
I
Iron
can tell
Tomb
you one thing.
actualizes
The
shit.
code at the
Holy
end of the
fuck.
book, now with this footage, we can solve it. Each number corresponds to one slot in Durlord's inventory. 1 here and 36 here. Take the first letter of each item, or whatever number is indicated after the dash. From that, we can get this. Run Avery. It's here. Durlord was giving one last warning, hoping that whatever was following him wouldn't see. But how? How would he possibly know that Avery would find this world? There's no way for him to know who Avery even is. Whatever he saw behind those doors, whatever he knows about this world now, we may never understand. But one thing is certain. Whatever was coming for him is coming for Avery next. This isn't over.
What the fuck? There's gonna be a part. What the fuck? Ah, coming soon. God damn it. Fuck. I haven't been coming soon like that since fucking Honkai Impact 3rd. Good lord. That's it?
Each number corresponds to one slot in Durlord's inventory.
Fuck, man.
1 here and 36
That's
here.
it?
Take the first
God damn. Are we gonna get a part 2? Bro, I need a part 2. What the fuck? Yo, this was actually heat. Bro.
letter of each item, or whatever number is indicated after the dash. From that, we can get this. Run Avery.
Bro, this is some Iron Tomb Star Rail fully remembrance, like Cyrene and is the one that gazes and not fully in order to make sure that, you know, like all the events that would happen actually happen, but the events that actually happen already happened, but then like who the fuck originated?
It's here.
So let me explain. This is inspired by The King in Yellow, a Lovecraft. Ah, fuck that shit, bro. I wouldn't, even if I wanted to, I wouldn't recreate a story of a Lovecraft book. You know what I mean? Like, that's just like some forbidden shit, you know? The King in Yellow, Lovecraft book. And the King in Yellow is known as Hastur, an eldritch god way above Cthulhu. Yeah, I know. Fuck that shit, bro. Above, I don't even know much about eldritch, but above Cthulhu is terrifying. Above Cthulhu is terrifying. I only know Cthulhu.
Durlord was giving one last warning, hoping that whatever was following him wouldn't see. But how? How would he possibly know that Avery would find this world?
Hastur is also known as the Whisperer in Darkness. Oh shit, hence the whispers that he would hear and everything like in this fucking video,
There's
right?
no way for him to know.
Oh, hence the obsession with yellow in the fucking village. And yellow is seen as a color of decay and sickness, too.
Know who Avery even is. Whatever he saw behind those doors, whatever he knows about this world now, we may never understand. But one thing is certain. Whatever was coming for him is coming for Avery
He knows everything, past, future, everything. Anyone who gazes upon the king gains immense amount of knowledge, kind of like forbidden knowledge in Genshin. Oh, hell no.
next. This isn't over.
Look back at the inventory at the door 2. It changed. Wait, like at the big yellow door, right? Yo, am I just like tripping out, or is there a yellow cube and that fucking yellow cube is glitching? Maybe I'm just fucking paranoid. Am I tripping? Do you see it? Is that just a fucking like? Is that my? Do you see it? Maybe I'm just tripping out. I haven't had enough coffee. The idea of the king is that upon observing its existence, the play written by HP stops making sense. This brought back my fucking traumatization of fucking doors since Honkai Impact 3rd, dude. Which is funny because Hoyo low-key is obsessed with... Oh, shit, you're right. Wait. Oh, my lord. Wait, it does actually... The inventory does change on the fucking sound. Wait a minute. That's actually creepy. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, hell no. Yeah, Hoyo takes a lot of inspiration from Lovecraft. A lot, I've noticed. Like, a lot. GGZ especially, bro. Like, GGZ especially. Bro, what the fuck? Yo, can we appreciate the editing and storytelling of this fucking video? He employs so much contrast editing, which is like, you have a moment, there's a lot of music playing, right? A lot of sound effects are playing. Maybe he's narrating over said music and sound effects, and then all of a sudden, boom, he strips all the music away. He strips the fucking sound effects away, and it's just fucking quiet. You go from all that fucking noise, right? After he narrates a moment to you, a revelation to you, and then he strips all the fucking noise away, and then you're just sitting with that knowledge to give you the fucking vibe of like, you know, this fucking king that likes to impart forbidden knowledge on you. You know, like notice, hold on, before this, right?
I know that this is a heavy ask, but please
By the way, this soundtrack is so fucking Interstellar coded.
do not go any further. For your own good, do not.
And from this moment forward, he strips everything away. And you just sit with it. Like, the video is playing right now, and you just sit with it, and you hear the fucking ambient noises and shit, right? Like... Like, yo. I also recommend Lord of Mysteries. A lot of people told me to go check that out. We are planning to react to that and do like anime or Donghua/anime reactions to Lord of Mysteries and upload that to the website. Link in the description. UnrealDreamer.online if you want to see that. But We are planning to do that in the future. That will be a series. For sure. Wait, so that gets into like Eldritch stuff then. Lord of Mysteries lean into Eldritch horrors a lot, dude. I've never heard of this creator. What type of videos do they do? Like, y'all gotta make sure y'all actually check out the video because this is it's a little fucking different to hear it on your own with the headphones and everything.
Inside of them. There's also an interesting amount of yellow in the carpet.
Like these types. Oh, okay. So he makes like consistently these type of videos, right? Like, the king also played with the first guy since he tried to trick the king following him. Interesting.
Carpets, beds, and flooring.
Yeah, the
But
name of this video, by the way, is Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist by Wifeys. Absolutely fucking fantastic. Narrating's great. Sound design is absolutely amazing. The sound effects, holy hell. And then also just the choice to like, a lot of YouTube, especially storytelling these days, and TikTok's kind of fucking ruined this, right? But a lot of YouTube is like, and Mr. Beast also, no offense to Mr. Beast, but it's like, today, we're going to burn 5 different castles, and if you stay until the end of this video, we're basically gonna fucking explosion, sound effects, music. Okay, now that you're done watching this, hold on, before you leave, we're now gonna jump a zebra outside of the castle. And look, cameraman, go over here. And it is just fucking going everywhere and everywhere, everywhere, and then the video fucking ends. Make sure to subscribe and like the video and comment down below, right? So, and a lot of storytelling has kind of gone in that direction to kind of like hold retention, right? Hold retention. But we've strayed away from contrast storytelling, which is like you have the hype moment, but then you go fucking quiet and let the moment sit. And that's what gives so much like emphasis to the hype moment. If all you have in a song is just hype vibes all the way through and that's it, yeah, it might be a vibe if you're trying to catch a vibe, right? But it's just hype all the way through. There's no variation, there's no change. Arguably, you can argue there's no hype moment in the song because the whole song is hype. You know what I mean? Like, there is nothing. It's not what makes a roller coaster so damn good. A roller coaster isn't going high speed the whole time, right? The best roller coasters, right? They'd be like, and then it goes up, then it goes up, then it goes up, and you're like, ah, shit. And then it goes up, and then it slows down, and it continues to ride, and you're like, God damn it. And then you're reaching the peak, and you go, here we go, and then boom. You shoot, right? And that's contrast storytelling. You have your hype moments, you have the music, you have the sound effects, the way this video does. And then after you narrate an important moment in the story, right? Like this, for example.
Going. I'm leaving this here in the rare case someone finds it. If you have found this, I implore you, turn back.
And then.
Do not go any further. For your own good, do not.
Also, the ambient noises, like playing in the left ear and the right ear, like. And you're just left watching this whole video, thinking of all the fucking clues, trying to piece together what the fuck is going on. And you're left with your own thoughts the entire time. Like, holy hell. That's so goddamn good. And then it just stays quiet the whole time. He keeps going, right? Until randomly, it gets a little more intense. But notice the story directional choice to not have anything said, even though music was reintroduced. No human words were said, right? Because they don't want you to feel like a little more comfortable. You'd still be unsettled, but you'd be a little more comfortable hearing the voice of another person, whether they're narrating the story, you're hearing another person appear. That's normal. But the fact that you're just left to continue to explore the oddity of this world with nothing to ground you in your humanity, right? And more unsettling environments appear. And nothing is said. And then the censor bar happens, and you're like, bro, wait, what the fuck? What is that? And then he just leaves. He's like, yeah, no. This guy who's been curious up until this entire point for 38 minutes goes, nope, fuck it, we're running. And then it only gets extra creepy because he goes, and like we mentioned earlier, like I said, like, how the fuck does he get back here so quick?
There's no escaping.
What? And then the song choice to bring back the original song from earlier, because this isn't the first time he plays this song. There's No Escaping was played earlier, right?
There's no escaping.
He's hinting to you that you're about to run into a loop, because just like the song plays earlier, and now it's playing again, we get directly after, whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Just like in the beginning of the video. That's so good. I don't know who fucking directed this. I'm assuming it's the YouTuber, but maybe he has someone that helps to direct it. I don't know. But whoever did, yo, holy shit. Can I read this? Is it okay if I read the description? Is that a... Don't read for spoilers? Well, I already read it. I mean, I already watched the video, so I can read it, right? The King in Yellow is the Whale Council. Bro, that's crazy. Boss, since you like sound design a lot, I have a video to recommend about an anime movie that excels in sound design. I'm sure you'll love it, unless there's a queue already. There is a queue, but there will be votes on future anime series and movies that we check out for sure. For sure. Check Subathon suggestions once you're done. Okay. Hold on. Wait, so what is an ARG? Because I saw you guys mention that a few times, right? ARG. What is that? Like analog, some alternate reality game. Oh, okay. Here's another wifey's banger. Finding a player who doesn't exist. Okay. If this video gets, I don't know. What did the last Minecraft video get? Like 2,000 likes, I think. Something like that. I'm pretty sure. Potentially. Maybe. It got 6,000 likes. That's crazy. What the fuck? If this video gets 3,000 likes and y'all want to see more of this and more discussions like these, let me know in the comments down below, and leave a like on this video. If it gets 3,000, we'll check out Finding a Player Who Doesn't Exist. Okay, but if we do Finding a Player Who Doesn't Exist, I'm not going to get blue balled at the end, right? Like, there is a sequel. Like, that series is done. Now I got to wait for fucking part 2 of Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist. We are getting a part 2. It's not just going to end there, right? Right? It's a one shot. Okay. So there's no part 2. I'm not going to get like cliffhanged, right? Right? Potentially. Anyways, YouTube, different kind of video, but love checking these out. Let me know any other videos you'd like for us to check out, Minecraft or not, just really good. You know, I love good directed videos, and whether it's a story, whether it's a really cool event like the Ish video, I've only seen one. If you have any other recommendations there, if you want to check that out, link down below in the comments as well. And we will see you soon. You and your ice blindness. Well, ice blindness, what? Oh, no. Did I leave the ice out? God damn it. No! I'm sorry. I left the ice out. At least there wasn't much ice. Opium. Oh, and then join us. We stream over on Kick. It's water everywhere. No, I gotta go clean the mess I made. That way I don't leave it to my fiance. I'll see y'all soon. Take care of yourselves the next time. Be unreal. Don't be an asshole to your fiance and put the fucking ice away, all right? Don't let it melt all over the kitchen. Don't be an asshole like me. Learn from my mistakes, all right? And also, don't go left. Don't do that, all right? Right is the right way. I'll see y'all soon. Take care of yourselves. Be unreal. Peace.